What happens in people neurobiologically that causes them to procrastinate?
Procrastination, the act of delaying or postponing tasks, is a complex behavior influenced by a combination of neurobiological, psychological, and environmental factors. While the exact neurobiological mechanisms are not yet fully understood, there are several theories and research findings that shed light on possible contributing factors. 1. Prefrontal cortex and executive functions. The prefrontal cortex is responsible for executive functions like planning, decision-making, and self-control. When the prefrontal cortex is not functioning optimally, it can lead to difficulties in initiating and completing tasks. Procrastination may be linked to reduced activity or functional connectivity in the prefrontal cortex, which affects an individual's ability to manage time and prioritize tasks effectively. 2. Dopamine and reward processing. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that plays a significant role in motivation and reward processing. Research has shown that individuals with lower dopamine levels or irregularities in dopamine function might be more prone to procrastination due to an impaired ability to anticipate rewards or perceive the value of completing tasks. This can result in the preference for immediate, short-term rewards over long-term goals. 3. Limbic system and emotional regulation. The limbic system, which includes the amygdala and hippocampus, is responsible for emotional processing and regulation. Procrastination can be linked to difficulties in emotional regulation, as individuals may avoid tasks that evoke negative emotions like fear, anxiety, or boredom. This avoidance can be driven by the limbic system's influence on behavior, with a preference for activities that provide emotional relief or pleasure. 4. Stress and cortisol. Stress can also contribute to procrastination, as high levels of cortisol, the stress hormone, can interfere with cognitive functions like memory, attention, and decision-making. Chronic stress can lead to structural and functional changes in the brain, potentially making it more difficult for individuals to initiate and complete tasks. 5. Individual differences. Genetic factors, personality traits, e.g., impulsivity, perfectionism, and learned behaviors can also play a role in the predisposition to procrastinate. These individual differences can affect the neural mechanisms involved in motivation, self-control, and decision-making. It is important to note that the neurobiology of procrastination is an ongoing area of research, and more studies are needed to fully understand the underlying mechanisms and their interactions. However, the factors mentioned above provide a foundation for understanding how neurobiological processes may contribute to procrastination.